Gentlemen, there are certain weapons, ultimate weapons, which every nation hesitates to use. Nuclear weaponry and biochemical warfare. These tools of destruction would leave the Earth in ruins. An arid devastation so complete there would be no survivors, only victims. One area of vulnerability that has always remained sacrosanct. That is until now.
What if China is actually, we'll call them the first victim of this thing? What if China is the victim of sabotage, saboteurs? That through no fault of their own, this thing got fucking loose. Because I see this lady talking all the time on interviews. She's always giggling and shit, like, and that right there is a tell to me. It's like, what are you laughing about? What the fuck is funny about anything you're saying? You know? But she's always giggling, this one. Look for her interviews, you'll see. She's like, it's like a nervous laughter. But what makes more sense is somebody that worked in the lab, okay? Somebody that worked in the lab took a little sample out of one of them bats, went to the fucking eatery a few blocks away, easily infected the fucking bats, okay, that they sell there, or whatever fucking food they really wanted to. At that point, they could have fucking, the poison could have been in just the fucking apples or some shit. How do we fucking know? You know, but the coincidence is the bats. So now when they fucking start investigating, and these accusations come out against the lab, they're like, what are you talking about? They keep really strict records. Like, even if a bat did get out of a cage, how the fuck would it get out of this facility? It makes no fucking sense. Sabotage, if you're really thinking about it logically, makes more fucking sense. Okay? Somebody wanted to. Their main target was fucking destroying China. That was their fucking main goal by fucking wreaking havoc across the fucking world. Whoever did this ruined China's economy. It has to be pretty much in the fucking toilet. People don't want to buy shit from China no more. Disney is like, isn't that a lot of China destroyed? By extension, all movie theaters are fucked up in America. Anything fucking Disney or China owns is all fucked up now. And then China's saying, no, it's not us, it's not us. Like, and it looks like they're lying or hiding something. Of course it's going to look like that. And then, wouldn't you know it, yep, we found that exact strand in that fucking place. That's what made me think of this. Looking at my old fucking stupid idea for a movie. You see the fuck, look at that. Look at the fucking, what do you call it? The tags. Dog, pooch, buddy, best friend, weapons, destroy, destruction, biological warfare, disease, death, murder, science. Don't you see? And, well, I'll tell you the whole story because nobody ever found out. But what this story was in my mind was a guy that pushes a mop. I'm always pushing a mop in real life, all my movies. That fucking worked in a place. And just, for whatever fucking reason, decided one day to fucking sneak a sample out. But in my film, I live like in the basement of a house. And there's a woman that owns like an older woman that owns the place. And I'm friendly with her. I do favors for her. It's a very short film. But I'm always walking the dog for her. But she walks it too. So on the day in question, this was how the short film was supposed to end. I take that bio fucking thing, and I know she's about to take the dog for a walk. And I stick the fucking dog in the ass with the fucking thing. And then she just walks. And while she's walking down the block, the last shot was going to be this song playing. If I find the fucking song, which I have on my computer somewhere, I'll play it. I'll put the song. And it was going to be during this song. He's watching, like, from the house, her walking down the street with the dog. And as she's walking, you see a little kid run up to her and petting the dog. And you see all this fucking crazy shit. But don't discontinue me, that, oh, Stone Commander is such a lunatic with all his stupid theories. No, no, no. What I just said makes more fucking sense than a fucking bat somehow got loose out of this fucking state-of-the-art fucking facility, okay? And then when they check their records, do we have any bats missing in all these fucking years? Be honest. No, sir. We don't know how this happened, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, when all is said and done, I'm not saying it's true, but there is a chance that China was the victim of sabotage. Big fucking time sabotage. Somebody wanted to really inflict damage upon the Chinese fucking government. Okay? And it's easy to look at connections and think like, oh, look at Hollywood. They're in cahoots with this one. They're in cahoots with China. But then wait a minute. Really stop and look at the big picture of this. Hollywood's fucked up their fucking ass. China just got fucked. So I know, like, a guy like me might be on opposite sides of people like that mentally. Religion, maybe politics, whatever. But I don't think, collectively, they're all that fucking nuts, Hollywood, to really want to fucking knowingly destroy the world. But there is a sect among us. I'm talking about 5,000 people in this world that actually are in on whatever it is to fucking take over this world and kill everybody else. You just think, I'm going to go off on a tangent now, okay? You just think about what I'm fucking saying to you, okay? When we think of our own fucking lives and how going forward, what do we need, like, to really fucking live in this fucking world? One of the big things that's going to come up is medical, okay? We could actually be imprisoned by our conditions. Some people have conditions that you're not going nowhere. You have to actually be dragged out of your fucking house, kicking and screaming, put into an institution because you cannot fucking live in this fucking world. Okay, so, yeah, if you use that logic, they're like, oh, rich people are always going to need hospitals, right? Do you realize what they have now, how advanced the technology is, where rich people could have in their own homes an operating room, all the best equipment. They have machines now, okay? A doctor anywhere in the fucking world can operate on you from anywhere in the world. You understand what I'm telling you? You could be on a table for the most important job, operation, a transplant. They could do all this shit remotely now. Okay. What's another thing that we as society, that we're always going to need these things, Roads, transportation, motor transportation. Gee, how long would the fucking motor transportation in an apocalyptic situation, it would be Mad Max. How long would it last? The gas resources. Would be Mad Max in like a year. Maybe even less in some areas. But really, think about that for a second now. And what do we need to use such conveyances, right? Drive around the roads. The roads, the bridges, the tunnels. They don't even need those anymore. They have flying cars now. You think you, motherfucker, are gonna be able to afford a flying car? Right. And look at the people massing, rioting in the fucking streets. Oh, they're not gonna be fucking driving through those fucking crowds. They're gonna be... Okay, think about this. All these rich people own these big fucking buildings. And check into a lot of them. They all own like the top 5, 6 floors of these buildings. Okay. They're gonna put into place totally autonomous systems, either solar power, whatever it will be. All that whole entire giant fucking building worth billions of dollars. All they care about for those top couple of floors is enough power, enough juice, just to run their arrays of satellite, their own personal computer systems, stuff of that nature. So the whole world can go dark. Oh, there'll be other people with power too if you got those kind of systems already, sure. But I'm talking the whole, let's say Manhattan, for example. The whole Manhattan could be fucking powerless. It's totally fucking dead. The top of that building, they got their own fucking power supply. They got their own fucking juice. Whatever they need. They can have fucking space stations and get to them. They got all the money in the fucking world. They can leave the whole fucking world, this little percentage of people, to absolute squalor and ruin. Leave the people to themselves. Let's see how long these motherfuckers last. Even if they don't fucking kill each other, and somehow they manage to fucking stick together through this horrible whatever the fuck is happening to the whole fucking world, right? Even if they manage to stick together, they're living like fucking pigs. Without us, without the people, without the power running these fucking systems, they got nothing. They got nothing. They'll destroy the whole entire infrastructure just to fuck us. They don't care, these power mad motherfuckers. Let China fucking go to hell. They don't care about China's industries. They don't care about their movie theaters. The same way they don't care about American industry, American movie theaters and people. Remember, all the masses are fighting this fucking battle that, do we even know who the fucking clear-cut sides are? No, I really, at this point, I gotta say I really don't. I'm on the side of like my country, but I'm also on the side of humanity. So if China was the victim of sabotage, that's a very plausible and very, we should really just not to rethink the way we feel right now. Let's find out for sure. But that's something definitely that has to be fucking considered, man. And it's all leading to God knows fucking what. We're the ones that are gonna be suffering come soon. It seems like it's almost like madness too. And it's scary to see Democrats, I mean Democrat people, not being more forthcoming with this shit. They should be so angry right now. If this was like a real thing, look at Hillary, what a horrible campaign she ran. Biden was way fucking worse. Way fucking worse. He didn't do fucking nothing. Avoiding people, having these ridiculous fucking rallies, nobody's showing up. And through all this, his son, his dealings, they got proof beyond the shadow of a fucking doubt. Biden was getting fucking money from his kid, who was getting money from Russia, China, Ukraine. Oh my God, what the fuck is happening in this world? Democrats, you had a fucking chance. You had a chance to beat Trump in the election. If you put up somebody fucking good, they allowed this fucking potato to get pushed fucking through. And then on top of it, they put Harris. No, there's like, I think their only play is like to destroy this country or something. Because there's no way they're going to win the election. It's like, if anybody at this point has half a fucking brain, you have to see that Donald Trump is about to pull a Reagan. He's way more powerful than he was. I'll even say this. I was one of the people that thought Trump was like, what a fucking joke this is in America. Donald Trump running for president. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck is going on in this country? I mean, really. But after the first fucking debate, I saw he was the only one on stage with a fucking brain. And in this country, you have choices. Okay, out of these men before me, which one of these Republicans would I like to see run? And you as Democrats had the same fucking choice. And you put in a fucking potato head, a real racist piece of shit. Could you imagine Joe Biden? He's exactly the kind of evil, creepy, white, entitled prick you motherfuckers hate. It's him. It's Joe Biden. He is the embodiment of fucking that. Telling black people if they don't vote for me, I'm not black. Right there. That should have been a career-ending statement for anybody else. And that's the piece of shit they put in there. Don't you see all these rotten fucking agendas? Listen, out of that 5,000 people I said that are going to inherit this fucking earth when the rest of us are fucking dead. Oh, did you realize that dead bodies, say like there was some kind of poison that killed us all, and all the dead bodies are laying everywhere. No, a couple of years, they'll be pretty much rotted away to nothing. Even the bones disappear. Yeah, there'll be some people indoors. Depends where you die, of course. But think about the great world they're going to have to fly around their cars in one day. Like 5 years from now, we're all fucking dead. They did it. Their plan worked. Now they come out of their holes, the air quality's back to normal. Think about it. They got their super yachts. They even have yachts now. I never saw actual video of them. I hear them spoken of. They're actual, like, submarine fucking yachts, man. It's a yacht. It looks like a yacht, but kind of looks like a sub, too. And it can go under the water in case of emergency. Yeah, Bill Gates has a submarine. I think it cost, I want to say 500 or $600 million, but it could have even been more than that. Uh, they don't need the airports. They got their own. They got their own way of flying around. They don't need the marinas to be open. No, they got their own boats, their own submarines. They don't need protection from the law. Everybody's dead. They got their own army anyway. It's amazing what's coming in this fucking world. And you talk like this, and people look at you like you're the crazy one. It's like everything I just said is either true, systems are in place, they have all these fucking things. I went off on a tangent. I forgot what the fuck I was saying before. I had so many more things I could have thrown in there. It really is something.